Hello, everybody, and indeed, welcome to another very historic edition of the Chicago Tony V Show. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. The times they are changing, isn't that what they say? It is so crazy. My breath is taken away right now. It was a little stressful there right before we went live. A little stressful. Here we are. Welcome to episode 185 of the Chicago Tony V Show. I'm just pleased as punch. I'm nervous as hell, which is good, right? You need to stretch yourself, right? In life, isn't that what it's all about? Mammy thinks this is unforgettable. Do you see that on the screen? I love it. Mammy says, "Ha, this is unforgettable," and I love it. I love that she loves it. Welcome, everybody. Here we go. It's a whole new era, and I'm probably going to wax poetic about this a little bit, just because, like, in general, again, in times like this where you have, like, a stretch goal, etc., you know, you're trying to expand your horizons. Thanks to you lovely people who have been nudging me along. You start to, at least me, the way I'm wired, I start to get introspective, right? I start to just think, reflect, review, think about where I've been, where I'm going. And by the way, we have just a lovely comment here. Our very dear plumber says, "And I finally chat on the stream again." Okay, this is a perfect little, what's the word, microcosm that really explains why we're here, why we're on this historic morning for the Chicago Tony V Show, right? Why did I stretch myself? And the reason is, while we have had an absolutely lovely time on Reddit, this is how I've met all you beautiful people, right? Through Reddit. So it's been fabulous for us, but it's also been a little clunky. You know, I got a little bit of a lot of a lifetime ban on the U Show, right? That was not good. Probably not fair. And then Plumber, you know, he couldn't comment for some reason. You know, all the notifications were turned off a long time ago. People still follow me on Reddit to this day, and they just don't go get the notifications. So I have to do all this stuff behind the scenes, and you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Plus that narrow thing, that narrow screen, you know, it was always rough, right? Because if you think about as a matter of fact, maybe I can show, let's see. Look at me getting all confident early on. And so here, like, look at this. Here's what you guys were used to, right? And even earlier this morning, boom, this is what it all looked like. There's my fat face in that little narrow window, right? And when you're, what's the term? When you're challenged by weight, let's just say, when you're a bit of a meatball, right? You're an Italian meatball. You see how my face just takes up that whole screen? It's not a good look, really. I think for the and we're back. See this nice wider look? All you Spotify listeners are right now are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, I like this wider screen look because I think it's going to make me look skinnier. Every little inch of advantage I can get with the ladies, right? I'm going to take it. I need it. Mammy says you can't beat the randomness of Reddit streams, but Twitch is Premier League. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. This is good. This is a good stretch goal. And Mammy, I love that you used this idea of, or the metaphor, let's say, of sports, because I really do look at it that way. You guys, I think I've talked about this a little bit before, but all right, so I have found the thing that I can be as passionate about, and then by when I say this thing, I mean basically, I mean call it what you want, podcasting or whatever, although it's kind of more than a podcast at this point. I know we have, Robo can't get the sound on. This is horrible. I don't know what that means. It sounds like Robo's watching the replay at home, maybe. I'll bet she can figure it out. Plumber says the overlords must not like you or us, Tony. I think that's true. I think that's true. Anyway, getting back to this idea of the sports metaphor, right? I really do see it this way. And in watching sports, you know, like I saw there's a great documentary about Michael Schumacher on Netflix, I think it is. Michael Schumacher was this dominant Formula One. I'm sure, you know, the Europeans like Mammy and, well, of course, the Harry from the multi-award-winning Gamers Watch podcast. He's a big Formula One fan. You watch the Michael Schumacher documentary, and as you would expect, right? This dude loved it. He was so dedicated to his thing. That's how he became great. He had talent, but he also had this inner drive where he was that good at it. Well, believe it or not, whatever the hell you call this, I don't know, live streaming? What is it? Live streaming? Entertaining? Podcasting? I don't really know. Building a community of lovely people? I don't really know how, but whatever it is, just through sheer luck, I've stumbled upon something that I love. I can go balls to the wall with this stuff. Look, Amber's trying to do maybe a little support right through the comments section for Robo, a little technical support. You guys are the greatest. How great is Amber? She is the glue. I've said it before. So many of you guys are the glue. So many of you people have helped. It's amazing. Tank says, and the mic takes the view of your top button. Yeah, here we go. Let's, I can't even, where do I go? Let's see. Over here, you can, oh, wait, but that's going to sound good on the Spotify podcast, isn't it? Hold on. There's the top button. There's the top button. Thank you, guys. Plumber says, looking good. You guys are all salties in the house. Wait a minute. Salty says, Georgie. Is Georgie in the house, too, for this historic? I don't see Georgie in the thing to the thing. This is interesting. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Ode to None. Came over from Reddit to see how it's going. Thank you. I think there was bound to be a draw just to see how badly I fucked up. Like, frankly, not to toot my own horn, right? But I'm pretty comfortable in Reddit. Like, I can do it in my sleep, right? Ode to None, is that your username over in Reddit too, or is it something different? Oh, the stunning redhead is in the house. I love the thought of Mammy bringing the hammer down, says Georgie. The stunning redhead. Look at this. Okay, we got Tank's music homework. Uh-oh, coming later. Ooh, look at this comment. Salty says, I really want to hear that keyboard in the background. Hint, hint. You know what? Okay, let's face it. I gotta fire it back up. And I think this wider view is gonna be way better. Then I used to do that on Reddit, and it's a pain in the ass. So I'll fire that up eventually. I'll start doing some music stuff. It's funny because my audio guy on the music, little Lucenzo from my neighborhood, right? I saw him the other day. He was kind of reminded me, like, what's my job? Get me involved here, Big Diesel, right? So I think he is definitely pushing internally also for let's do some music. He wants to work my audio board again. He's 10 years old. He's a good kid. But yeah, that piano sounds great, Salty. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good. What does this mean, Ode to None? Created a Reddit vacuum. Did Tank say Twitch? Or no, Mammy said Twitch, the one and only natural enema. Oh my God. You know what's interesting so far? This comment section is way more of a bucking bronco than on Reddit. This is going to be interesting because already it's like it's flexing my brain, right? Tank says Lucenzo is greater than Vincenzo. I think so. You guys, I'm sure didn't hear it, but Vinny was helping me out and he fucked some shit up right before I went live. I was totally freaked out. Wait a minute. Let's see if this shows up. What the hell are those things? Salty. See, Salty's the technical guru. Any of you beautiful people listening to this on Spotify, I hope this is piquing your interest because now that we're in here, this is so goddamn fascinating. So Salty has a comment that I've displayed up on the screen from these at Tank with just, what the fuck are those emojis? Emotes, whatever. Custom. Who is that? How did you do that, Salty? I'm so old. Let's see what else Georgie says. Georgie says the full pic is great. I love seeing the artwork and the piano. It's so cool. Thank you, dear. So I think I said on the Reddit pre-show this morning that my lighting, I'm not convinced about my lighting, you know. I'm cautiously optimistic. I mean, if it never changes from what it is now, I guess it's still pretty okay. Maybe. But I don't know. You guys, I mean, there's definitely ambiance, right? Let's see. Everyone coming over to listen because you're not there says ode to none. Coming over from where? From Reddit? I was on Reddit this morning. I'm going to keep doing this. With whatever shows I do on Twitch and everything, I will always do, whenever I can, I will always do a pre-show on Reddit because you know what? I love Reddit. It's where I met all you guys. Reddit is totally responsible, let's say, for 90% of my social life, which is all, obviously virtual. See, Plumber remembers the history and knows the history of Vincenzo. I knew that it was a bad idea asking him for a little help. He kind of talked me into in the behind the scenes into this idea of the app we're using. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like virtual. It's cloud based, so I can help you out in the means or behind the scenes or whatever. That nearly screwed me. You guys weren't privy to the drama because the video was playing, but I nearly lost my shit right before we went on. It's a long story. Let's see. Salty, it's emotes. Hey, Salty. Salty says, emotes, we can make some for you too once you become an affiliate. Wonder what the hell that means. What does that mean? Or were you talking to me or to Plumber, Salty? Anyway. Oh, Power Karma. Who's that? Who's Power Karma? Lighting is great, but need to lose all those books on the shelf. May keep a couple. Is it too much? I'm a bit of a bookworm. Power Karma. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. You know what I do? All these books back here. One of my biggest problems is I like to buy books more than I like to read them. So what I'll do is when there's a book that I intend to read, I'll just go ahead and buy it, which is a bad practice, admittedly. It's not a good idea. But thank you for the... So Power Karma, if I thinned out some of the books, would you do more lighting like this? Is that what I should do? Kind of light up that bookcase a little bit more in the background? I do like the two-tone combination of the red and the kind of the fireplace. I've had that over on Reddit for a good while. Oh, see? But now, see, we have the yin to the yang, or the yang to the yin. Georgie, the stunning redhead, says, I like the books. I never understood sparse bookshelves. Do you see how the God damn it, Twitch won't play for RoboKitty? Robo says, well, this won't play for me. I guess my data isn't good enough for... Will someone tell Robo to go over on Twitter? This thing's live on Twitter. Get to my profile on Twitter and see if she can see it over there. And she can still interact and comment. I'm that fancy, okay? That it is what it is. Let's see. Power Karma, welcome to the show. Power Karma says, your lighting is great. Kind of don't change a thing. Right out of the park. It is amazing. Okay, so again, today is episode 185. It is pretty crazy to think that... Now, this says something about me, I guess. It's crazy to think that you go all the way back to episode 1. Really, almost all the equipment I have around me, I had in episode 1. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Like, I had this this nice Canon camera. I had the overpriced MacBook Pro. I had this audio board. What the hell is this? Rode, some sort of Rodecaster Pro maybe, which is awesome. I had all this stuff. This is knew I had. Uh-oh, something just happened. There I am. Maybe I hit a button. Let's see. Yeah, Mammy, that's right. Thank you, dear. Mammy says 185. That's some achievement. Yeah, part of my secret is that I do this show in such a way that it's super easy for me. It's part of my secret. I'm telling my podcasting friends all the time, do not edit a single word of your shit. Don't do it, because you'll never be able to turn out content. They stress and stress and stress over like 1 episode a week. Meanwhile, I do 5 episodes a week. And the secret is, I just don't give a shit about, I don't give a shit about little mistakes, right? I'm flawed. I'm big time flawed. Plumber says, I always feel like I'm sitting down to a romantic dinner with this music and lighting. That's pretty cool. That's weird for a morning show though, right? But again, you know, with Tony on the other end of the table. And there's a Bob Ross emote or emoji, whatever the fuck those things are called. Can I swear on Twitch? No, I didn't even look that up. Maybe I ought to be worried about that. Mammy says part of your secret is the lack of bong rips, right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh my God, here's an interesting one from Tank. See how like we're getting kind of reminiscent today, I think? Because this is a watershed. This is a milestone for us today. I'm excited for all of us. Tank says, I remember when I first came across the stream. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And was hooked about 10 minutes later. You know? This is why in the back of my mind, if I'm ever like thrown in a Mexican prison, I still just think to myself, all right, I might be able to lean on whatever this fucking mojo is that I have. Do people live stream their cats? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. Coconut scented jugs in Hawaii. Hey, Tank. Anyway, I wanted to, just since I'm reminiscing and all that stuff and et cetera, just one thing that I wanted to point out. I've talked about it a little bit here and there, but I'll get it on the record. And thank you, Salty. Salty says I can swear. The only thing you can't do is take your shirt off. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So I just wanted to mention, okay, it was like my first or second stream. Now, back in those days, I had no idea what this was going to become. Even though, like a fucking weirdo, as I said, I had a Canon camera. There's something about me. There was no testing of Reddit. There was no... When I decided, hey, maybe people will talk to me if I look into a camera and talk to them, I just went top shelf right out of the gate. So it was like, I can't remember, my first or second or third live stream, but I'm pretty sure, if I had to bet, it was my first. I'm minutes into this thing. I'm proud of myself because I had discovered RPAN and I made a connection. It's like, oh my God, I can talk to people this way instead of like sitting in my office interacting with nobody days on end. I'm in there 10 minutes or so. I'm feeling good about myself. And some dude, some troll in the comment section called me grandpa. And but it's a good thing, right? It's actually a good thing because in my head, when that thing happened, I just decided I'm gonna be the fucking god of live streaming. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care. I'm going to dominate, and in my mind, somewhere down the road, I'll have an opportunity to thank whoever that dude was, you know, sitting in his parents' basement, probably still to this day, eating Bugles or Funyuns or whatever. I nearly described Vincenzo right there. Salty says, I'm a grandpa. It's not a bad thing at all. Thank you, Salty. And yeah, you know, but the thing is, you got to take it a certain way. When it's a comment on a live stream, you got to take it a certain way. And I think maybe myself as a single person, right? I just assumed it was a some sort of dig. Oh, here's a good one. Plumber says Tony would be a kick-ass Gramps, though. I think I would. I'm a kick-ass uncle. My nieces and nephews love me. We have a great time. Neighborhood kids get a kick out of me. It's all good. It's all fun. So anyway, I'll never. I guess maybe I could. Couldn't I go back to those earliest streams and dig out who that was, and go track the person down? Now, what's interesting is over history now, and Tank remembers kind of early on. Tank would step in when someone would get shitty with me on the stream, and then I think he figured out, oh, the Big Diesel's got this. Like, it's no problem. Like a troll, no problem. As a matter of fact, I kind of enjoy it. I don't want to encourage anyone out there. But, you know, trolls are kind of no big deal. It's like I don't mind it at all. But it is interesting to see the trajectory. It's like I almost never get any of that shit anymore. Like, people are generally nice. I can remember a few trolls, right? Or people who seem like they're going to be trolls early on. And then it's almost like a light bulb goes off and they decide, oh, wait. Like this guy's, I don't know, either they decide they kind of like what I'm doing or whatever, or respect what I'm doing, or maybe they sense that it's not going to bother me at all, and maybe they go somewhere else. Yeah, Tank's right. Tank says I used to give him the business, and yeah, and it's all worked out. We just don't see that. And I agree with Salty. Salty says they're just lonely. I totally think that's the case. So I almost, like, when I see a troll, it's rare, like I said, but when I see a troll, I do kind of feel bad for them, mostly because if you really think about it, who the fuck would do that? Like, take the time to go sit on someone's live stream and just fuck with them. I remember I had, what's the term? I had insomnia one night. And I was, you know, as a live streamer in RPAN, what do you do when you have insomnia? You hop on RPAN. This is before I got the U-Show ban, which is a big pain in the ass. So I was on some live stream. It was like 2 a.m, and there was this dude playing video games while he live streamed to Reddit, which is kind of a little bit of a pet peeve for me, right? It's just, I don't know. To me, it's just not a good look. But that's because I'm an old fuck, you know. What do I know? And so anyway, I was watching this guy, and this guy there were trolls, right? And he was getting irate. He would argue back with them on the stream. And then he also took calls, which I thought was fascinating. I almost called him, but he was also very combative with his callers, right? Because the callers, what happened is the trolls figured out, like, oh, we can totally get to this guy. Sofa's trying to find us. I can see it in the Discord. Dude. Someone give him a link or something. We got to have Sofa in today. How much more time do we have? 33 minutes. Thank you, Amber. What the hell? We have like there's some sort of machinery, right, to our group now. This is amazing how this is happening. Yeah. It's a long story, Salty. This reminds me, you VIP pepperonis, I think I want to have actually a well, let's call it a gathering, right? We'll talk to each other. But I'm going to call it like a pepperoni board meeting, because I actually want to get some advice from you guys. So I'll get on the Discord and send you guys individually links to that. We'll hang out Sunday. We'll have a good time. But I'm also going to pick your brain a little bit. For those of you that can attend, I'd really... There's Sofa. Says, all hail the prophet overlord Tony V. How can I not want Sofa to be involved when he's such a wordsmith, right? Really, the types of people that I like to keep around me are the ones that can just increase my legend, right? Hey, by the way, has anyone reached out to Reddit? Reddit, to RoboKitty, and suggested that she try and hit me on Twitter? That would be nice. It's actually meaningful to me. I would really, just the thought of her not being on the very first Twitch live stream is hurting my heart. Sankyu has an awesome comment. He says, Reddit is the bus station of the internet. This is so true. Now, as Mammy kind of alluded to earlier, like, we love Reddit, right? I'm not leaving Reddit, but I'm expanding my horizons. By the way, Tank's music homework, okay? Thank you, Tank, for the remind, because this comment section is a bucking bronco. The music homework is Eric Burden, Spill the Wine. Oh, Spill the Wine. That's a good one, Tank. Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. Oh, here's an interesting question from Sofa. Sofa says, is pepperoni a Chicago term? I would say no, definitely not. It's traditionally like a pizza topping, really, right? It's a type of sausage, right? In Chicago, we would say sausage. Sausage, and we would go to certain neighborhoods, and you get a bowl of sausage. And if you gotta take a leak, you go to the men's bathroom, right? That's how we say it in Chicago if we're born and raised. I had to flee Chicago like 22 years ago, so some of that twang has left me. Thank God. Oh, and I totally agreed, Mammy. There's room for everyone at the bus stop. Just choose wisely who you stand next to. Yes, I want to make it very clear. Like one of the things that I was worried about today for the live, for this growing that we're doing, I was worried that I don't want to shit on Reddit, right? I love Reddit. I hope that's clear to everybody, and I'm not leaving Reddit. But I'm just gonna. We got to organize things so that it's part of our little world, right? Our Pepperoni Love Fest. And now there's going to be a Twitch / Twitter and actually YouTube. I think we're going to be live streaming to YouTube starting tomorrow. If that's what the Deer Slayer tells me. Which, grain of salt. But back to this. No, pepperoni. Okay, so there's a little bit of history. One of our really famous VIP pepperonis who I haven't seen in a while, Chief Fafa. Wonderful, wonderful lady, right? If you want to hear what Chief Fafa sounds like, go listen to episode 50 of our show. Go listen to episode 50. Chief Fafa did a call in. She's like RoboKitty, elusive. She's probably 10 times more elusive than RoboKitty, if you can figure that one out. But anyway, Chief Fafa is she's lovely with words. She does a beautiful job, and she gave us the nickname, or any listener to the show, Tony's Pepperonis. That's where the term came from. Yeah, Tank says amazing woman, Chief Fafa. Yeah, she is, and I miss her dearly. Sofa with some more. Sofa, oh my God, you got to get in the Chicago Tony V Enterprises, marketing department. Wordsmith. Plumber wants to know if anyone's heard from Chief Fafa. No, her Reddit account is no longer, and I'm pretty torn up about it. You know, it's one of those things. Hey, it's 7:33, and it wouldn't be a Chicago Tony V show without dipping into the mailbag. Let's see if I can even see it. Oh, I can. Okay, let's see. First letter. Here we go. Everyone ready? Dear Tony, my husband and I have 2 young boys aged 5 and 3 years old. My husband is a great dad, but there is one exception to that, which is the reason for my letter. He regularly swears around the boys. I find this completely unacceptable. He even regularly uses the F word. Okay. Around a 5 and a 3-year-old, exclamation point. She's pissed about this, probably rightfully so. We've talked about this a few times, and he is apologetic. He says he's trying to change his ways, and I actually think he is trying. But he just seems to be stuck in this rut. It's like his brain knows no other way. Do you have any ideas of how I can help him break this habit? This is from Kara G. in Evanston, Illinois. Evanston, Illinois, lovely town. Lovely town. I used to take, the only piano lessons really I've ever taken were up in Evanston from a jazz guy. I got curious. I've never been able to read music, but I just got curious about what if I got some sort of training? Could it help me? Guy up in Evanston, Alan Swain. He was older than God back when I was taking lessons, which was, 25, 30 years ago. I don't know. He was a great one, though. Kara, very interesting letter. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. I think it's probably good. Tank says fuck is a comma for me. Tank, I'm adding that to my The Chicago Tank coffee table book of Tank quotes that's coming out one of these days. So anyway, I God love you. I understand trying to protect your kids in this way. I totally understand it. And it's a good goal. And you say he is trying, okay? So this is a positive thing. But I also understand how he's set in his ways. So, I have kind of an idea just to run past you, okay? I've already forgot your name. Your name is Kara G. Kara. What you could do is you could kind of make a game out of this with him. Encourage him. See, he has an opportunity. You need to explain it to him or have him listen to this. He has an opportunity to have now a signature phrase that could be his own, right? All his own, that is actually in reality a swear word. That's all his own. This is an opportunity for him to have a total signature. Now, I'm going to use my dear old dad as an example. My dad was super, super upstanding. He was really classy dude, and he did not like breaking the rules, etc. And I never heard the guy swear in my life. Not once. Not once, my entire life. However, what he did, what my dad did, is he had signature phrases, right? So you knew my dad was totally off his rocker, and you knew your brain could translate, oh my God, my dad is pissed. He just said a swear word, even though technically it wasn't. So his go-tos were, if he was really pissed, he would say, Jiminy Christmas, Jiminy Christmas. That's when you knew my dad was not very happy. And then my dad had his own particular F word, okay? When he said this, you knew, holy hell, he is more than pissed. And that was nuts. But he would say it with gusto. Nuts! You know, this would totally, that's how you knew he was pissed. Mammy says, has an interesting comment. Do up a reward system for not using the swear words. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, maybe you could give your hubs like a prize at the end, or he's allowed to whatever. Go to the bar with his buddies. Go to the betting track with his buddies if he hasn't sworn in a week. Let's see. Tank says, I swore since I was young. My dad was a legend with his word choice. I mean, let's face it. I do think that swear words are kind of the spice of life. I really find I'm kind of horrified because, again, I never heard my dad swear my entire life. I heard my mom swear once my entire life. And that word was damn. She was so pissed off. Damn. One time. Now me, I will swear probably 25 times today. I don't know how to feel about that. But just to share with Kara, okay, I developed my own swear word. But you guys know me. I'm pretty laid back. I rarely get pissed off. When I swear, it's for color, right? But I did develop my own thing. And that word is, and you guys are free to use it. That word is crap sauce. You know, holy crap sauce. I don't know why I started. Don't even remember. I've been saying that for as long as I can remember. But what's funny is when someone knows me, or hasn't really gotten to know me yet, and they first hear me say crap sauce, what's weird is almost everyone loves that term. They just get a chuckle out of it. Maybe it's the way I delivered it. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Okay, Mammy says a reward system for the kids, Tony. That's what. Okay. The man, forget about it. He's a lost fudging cause. I think you're probably right, Mammy. That makes more sense. You know, she doesn't say in the letter that the kids have started, you know, swearing. I don't think she said. You know? Oh, my God. Here we have a call.
Call from
Yak.
Oh my God, Yak Horseman. How are you, sir?
Up at this hour.
Are you on the T-Witch? Where are you?
I'm not on anything. I woke up, I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, I want to call in and do a mailbag question. I didn't call in. Did I call in this week?
I can't remember, but you certainly wasn't it this. What the hell is today? Friday? I think this week you did a Twitch with me, right? To help me test it out.
Saturday.
Yeah. We got to see your amazing hair. Everyone in the comments section, Yak, is totally jazzed that you are here. So this is fabulous. I'm really glad you called. Holy cow, this is fabulous.
Yeah, of course. If it's all right with you, we should do a little mailbag action.
It's perfect timing. We just wrapped up a letter, Yak. Okay, let's see what's next. Here we go. Okay, dear Tony, do you know a way of forgetting something? I had a very traumatic event in my childhood, before I go on, Yak, so did you with Judge Judy. Let's see. I had a very traumatic event in my childhood at 4 years old. Being separated from my mom at a shopping mall, I was brought to a back room by mall security while they tried to figure out who I belonged to. That was almost 30 years ago, but I swear I have flashbacks nearly every day. I've seen therapists and stuff here and there, but I still can't seem to shake it. Love the show and congrats. This is from Andy K. All right, Yak. Is there any secret sauce Yak Horseman patented way to deal with heartache and despair and to forget it?
I do think there is, because I mean, Judge Judy was a traumatic event. I don't want to sugarcoat it, but it really was a little traumatic. But the way I got around it was I fictionalized the event in my head. I made it sort of a joke. I just made it into this thing that's like, oh, is it like it's real, but is it like even real? I just created over time just like this way to like the way I tell the story, the way I like tell people about it. I tell them like as a joke, and I remember it as a joke. I've like sort of trained my mind to remember it as something that isn't an experience. It's more of like a routine, and that's really how I've gotten around just like remembering it as the traumatic experience it was, and more of like just there's this funny experience I had.
Got it. That's pretty cool. I can see that. Here's something that I will share. And by the way, before I share my little thing, Yak, I wonder if the Judge Judy incident is going to be one of the defining moments of your entire life. I hope not. I hope not.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope on your gravestone it's not going to say even a thing about Judge Judy. It's going to say something like, how in the world did Yak, marry 3 different Sports Illustrated swimsuit models? How did that happen?
Correction, it's going to say 4 different.
Oh, shit. That's the wrong button. Let's see what this button does. Oh, wait, no, that's that. Good joke, Yak. I've changed around my sound effects too much. I can't remember what goes where. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, I saw your album list, Yak, with and Tank. You had Tank review it, which I thought was really smart. And Tank liked your album list on the Discord.
What did you think of my album list?
I read your album list and I thought, God damn, I'm old. I'm so old.
I don't know any of this.
Pretty much. I mean, but it gives me something to research, So I'm gonna dig through your list and I'm gonna educate myself.
Very good.
Yeah, so I will do that. By the way, I saw that RoboKitty is finally in. She can hear everything. That's great. That's great. That warms my heart. It wouldn't be the first Twitch episode, official Twitch episode, if there was no RoboKitty. We already had the stunning redhead Georgie girl in the live stream. So, and now we have Yak Horseman on the phone. What could be better? Let's see the next letter. Okay, a short one. Dear Tony, weird question, but do you ever oh wait, I didn't give my thing on how to forget something. Hold on, reverse. It was a near miss, Yak. Were you gonna just let me go into that next letter?
I almost was. It was a test.
But you're sitting there knowing that I hadn't given my secret sauce on this thing yet.
You forgot. See? Boom.
Yeah. I mean, how long before I'm just in the home, Yak? They're feeding me pudding and shit. Anyway, all right. So here's the thing I'll share to someone who wants to forget something. I read an interesting book. It was by Tony Robbins, who, he's one of those guys that, some people love him, some people don't care for him or whatever. I'm kind of agnostic, but I will say he had an interesting book, and I'm not going to remember which book because I think I've read a couple, but I think the book was Awaken the Giant Within, which I thought it was like Awaken the Giant Within. I thought it was, I didn't know what it was, but it sounded intriguing. But anyway, there was a section about how to forget stuff, like stuff that you're scared of, to how to like literally erase it from your memory. And I mean, as odd as it sounds, it really works. It's this whole thing. You got to read a Tony Robbins book. I don't know that. I think it's Awaken the Giant Within. The Comiskey Kid is in the house too. It's always good to see the kid. It's always good. It's a treat when he's in the live stream. He's got his little boy to take care of in the morning. Okay, Yak. Now let's do the next letter here. All right, Yak Horseman, you ready? Are you still there, Yak? Oh my God. Yak, are you there? Hold on. Did I mute you? This is so Yak Horseman. I'm going to read a letter and let's see if the 6'5". No, Yak's gone. Okay, Yak, feel free to call back if you want. Dear Tony, weird question, but do you ever shop at thrift stores? I assume not, but have you ever been in one? What did you buy, if anything? This is from Kyle from Silver Spring, Maryland. Yeah, of course. Of course I've been to thrift stores. Why not? I think they're fascinating. I remember when I first discovered thrift stores, I was in, back when I lived in the Chicago area, we actually, we lived in Aurora on Stonebridge Country Club out there in Aurora. Jeffrey, the vet author, is somewhere around there. That's where he moved to, roughly, somewhere around Aurora. There was some thrift store in Aurora that I stumbled upon one day. I was probably, I guess maybe 20. And I stumbled in there. And I remember I found a polo, like the brand polo. It was like kind of like a golf shirt like this, a polo. It was like in perfect condition. It was like $2. I couldn't believe it. I didn't go in there intending to buy anything. But it's like, I'll be damned. Shit, what the hell? And so I bought that shirt, and I mean, I wore it for years, which I kind of do. I kind of do with clothing. It's like if I like something, I'll wear it till it wears out. So yeah, absolutely. Now I don't regularly go to thrift stores, but I mean, I think it's smart to do, and I think it's fun. You know? You guys in the comments section, it's picked up a life of its own. Okay, let's see. Next letter. Yak, I hope I didn't hang up on you, by the way, buddy. And RoboKitty, are you in Twitch or are you in Twitter? I'm curious, dear. I'm curious. Oh, Yak says total system crash this morning. Phone is not turning on. You owe me for reparations. That's funny. All right. Well, it was fun while it lasted, Yak Horseman. Okay, let's see what else is in the mailbag. What are we doing on time? 7:50. Okay. That was the thrift store question. Let's see what else we got. Happy Friday. Can you believe we did it, people? This is fun. This is working well. I'm going to, again, I want to do like a pepperoni board meeting. I think Sunday evening, something like that. I'll send out info. I want to hang out with you VIPs, and I want to bounce some ideas off you. Okay, next letter. Hey, Tony, I listened to a random podcast episode of yours. Sorry, I don't remember which number, but you talked about your family meatball recipe, and you talked about how you prepare them. I just really liked the way you described it. It got me so inspired up to try making it. Have you ever thought about starting up a cooking channel on YouTube? I think that might go over huge for you. Keep up the great work. This is from Brianna G. Thank you for your question, Brianna. It's funny. I can't think of what episode that would have been. But I do remember talking about my meatball recipe. I really have like 2 sauce recipes in the family. Both of them are lovely. They're different. One is kind of a traditional, I would call an Italian gravy. It's got, some meat in it. And the other one, okay, so Robo's on Twitch. All right, dear, it's good to see you. Speaking of meatballs, I was talking to Robo about meatballs the other day. Mammy says, CTV Foods, yes, please. Now, let's not forget, who's the real connoisseur, right, of our group? I mean, it's Mammy, okay? The pictures she posts on our Discord are lovely, beautiful, as is she. I happen to know Robo. Now, I don't know. Don't go to any conclusions here. Don't jump the shark on us. But I happen to know that Robo Kitty is a fabulous. She's dangerous in the kitchen. Dangerous. Now, if I had a cooking show, now I will say, let's face it, probably I'll bet I could make it entertaining. I don't know that I could show people how to cook things that were delicious. I could try, but I think it would be entertaining. I'll go so far as to say this. All right, I'll throw it out there. If we get to the point, and that's right, Kid, the Comiskey Kid is also dangerous in the kitchen. That guy posts pictures of some of his stuff, to the socials and everything. It's like he's living large. So you guys are so much more talented than I am. It just makes me think we could probably do a dual cooking show with this thing. Or you guys could cook, and I could sit there and narrate, talk with you while you're cooking. I don't know, it's just an idea. But anyway, I'll say if Chicago Tony V Enterprises ever grows to the point where we're expanding yet again and yet again and yet again, I mean, if I had a team, the only way I would do that is if I could just walk into a thing, do my thing. I don't want to do any setup. I don't want to do any prep work. I don't want to do any seed the socials to, I think one of my big moves here in the future is going to be, one of these days I'll put a real team, a devoted team to all this stuff, and just really try and grow this. Again, it's to get back to that kid from episode 1 or whatever that called me grandpa. It's his fault. This whole thing is his fault. Wait a minute. Love for sale. You guys, that's quite a comment, Robo. I'm going to tell you offline whether or not I accept. God damn, that would be fun. Robo says, Tone. I love it when she calls me Tone. I'm not going to lie. I hate it when she watches other live streams, and I love it when she calls me Tone. We should get married and then do the most annoying cook show together. Why would it be annoying, dear? Now, see, maybe I need to be worried about that. Are we starting off on the wrong foot? Right, of our marriage? That's gonna be our goal. Let's do an annoying cook show. Hopefully, well, see, how about this? If we got married, Robo, and then if we let our marriage simmer for, I don't know, 15 years, then we could easily do a cook show where Robo is annoyed at Tony, probably. We could do that. If that's what the angle you're going for. It's funny how Plumber thinks I don't have a ring already. Do you guys, didn't I just tell you I started live streaming on Reddit with the coolest camera. The screens everywhere, all this shit. And Plumber thinks I don't have a ring yet. Let's see what else is going on. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Mammy says, oh, look, you got your first spammer on Twitch. Oh, uh-oh. Well, I certainly, okay. I don't know what that means, Mammy. I guess I got to learn that now. I don't think the Deer Slayer is even around. Vinny, on some chance that you're still in this thing, whatever, what do you do with a spammer? I don't know. We never talked about that. I figured no one would ever watch this shit. Oh, Georgie, wait a minute. Georgie's still here. Oh, Georgie, I'm so excited for you. I can't. That's really what this show is about today. A celebration for Georgie girl. Just a small town girl. That's what's making my day. You should try the band hammer. Do it. Okay, the thing is, I'm not in Twitch right now, Mammy. I don't think I have controls here in this other software, but I guess I'll have to get it done. Fuck, I don't know. After the show. Or if Vince, he's not even listening anymore, I'm sure. By the way, so I'm probably going to have Robo's comment. I know already. I'm going to have this printed up, right, on probably posters and stuff. And maybe send one to, I'll get one framed and send it to her to put it on her wall, just to remind her. Unbelievable. I said the other day that I would sing at the first pepperoni wedding, and I stand by that. Wouldn't that be weird if it was me and Robo? I would feel so bad for her. I would just be like, she's making such a huge mistake, but I'm going for it. Bringing, look at this. Kid says Tony and Robo are bringing Chicago and New York together in matrimony. I'm seriously going to need a cold shower after this show. It's Robo's fault. Oh my. Amber has already put the quote up on Discord. You guys, I can't believe what our group is becoming. We've created a beautiful monster, everybody. Let's see. Oh, 7:59. Holy shit on a shingle. Here's the tragedy of today. I mean, don't get me wrong. My heart is singing today for various reasons. Okay? I was worried about this all day. I was worried about this, well, the past couple of days, right? And we got that done, right? This has worked. It's been great. We have comments, all that stuff. I'm super excited. You guys have said so many nice things. We did a pre-show on Reddit. And I've just been flooded with positive vibes. And I just get this feeling that certain plans are starting to come together. Shit. Anyway. Georgie knows me too well. God damn it. Is it that? See, that I got too good of a camera. You can see when I blush. Fucking A. It's true. I don't know. Anyway, listen. This has been very encouraging. Like I said, I'm going to do a VIP Zoom Sunday evening. I'll send you guys links because we got a couple things to talk about, I think. Plumber's already this is one of the things we're going to be talking about, all right? Plumber. It's this sort of thing. How are we going to land this plane? What do we want the future to look like? I feel like this is a really good start, right? Oh my gosh. Anyway, this has been lovely. I'm really so relieved. I'm so relieved. I'm so encouraged. Thank you all. I mean, what else can I say? Freaking thank you guys. And you know what? Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Amber. All right. Amber very politely encouraged me, and she kept doing it. And I know she didn't want to be, she was probably worried about being a pain or whatever. Amber, just thank you. You're some glue. You're definitely some glue. No doubt about it. Okay, Mammy, you got to go. It turns out I got to go too. Unfortunately, I got some shit to do this morning. Adulting. This has been lovely. I love you guys and I like you guys. And I'm super lucky. We will be in touch this weekend. VIP pepperoni board meeting, okay? Thank you to everyone involved. This has been lovely. I if anyone happened to see this on YouTube or on Twitter, let me know. I'd be very curious. Whatever. Any feedback is welcome. I love you guys. I like you guys. I'm gonna hopefully see you guys on the weekend, right? We got stuff to talk about. And until we meet again, don't take any shit from anybody. Okay? Okay. Love you guys. Be good. Be safe. Have a good day. Talk to you later.